Hello everyone, welcome to NCERT 6 to 10 class in short. Today we will be beginning the first section of Grade 10 History, Events and Processes. The first chapter of this section is The Rise of Nationalism in Europe. The given picture is the dream of worldwide democratic and social republics, the pact between the nations. It is a print prepared by Frederick Surio in 1848. Here you can see the picture portrayed by Frederick Surio in 1848. This picture is the one given in the beginning of the chapter. This picture has more significance in the matters discussed in this chapter. So let's begin. In 1848, a French artist, Frederick Surio, prepared a series of 4 prints visualizing his dream of a world made up of democratic and social republics, as he called them. The first print of the series shows the people of Europe and America, men and women of all ages and social classes, marching in a long train and offering homage to the Statue of Liberty as they pass by it. So here we are discussing what is depicted in Frederick Surio's picture. The artist of the French Revolution always personified liberty as female figures in those days. The statue seen here in this picture bears the torch of enlightenment on one hand and the charter of the rights of man on the other. On the earth, in the foreground of the image, lie the shattered remains of the symbols of absolutist institutions. So here comes a new term, absolutist. Here, the term absolutist means a system of government or rule that has no restraints on the power exercised. In history, this term refers to a form of monarchical, militarized and repressive kind of ruling. Here you can see in this picture the remains of the absolutist nations of those times is shattered on the earth. In Surio's utopian vision means a vision that may not be possible, that may not exist. In this utopian vision of Surio, the peoples of the world are categorized as distinct nations, identified through their flags, here you can see in this picture, and national costumes. Leading the procession way past the Statue of Liberty are the US and Switzerland, which by this time were already nation states. France, identifiable by the revolutionary tricolor, has just reached the statue. France is followed by the people of Germany bearing the black, red and gold flag. Interestingly, at the time when Surio created this image, the German peoples yet did not exist as a nation state. So that was very interesting. Surio has created such a utopian vision in this picture at that time. The flag they carry is an expression of liberal hopes in 1848 to unify the numerous German-speaking principalities into a nation-state under a democratic constitution. Following the German people are the peoples of Austria, the Kingdom of Two Sicilies, Lombardy, Poland, England, Ireland, Hungary and Russia. You can see in this picture one by one, picturized by Surio. From the heavens above, the Christ, saints and angels gaze upon the scene. You can see at the heavens they are looking at the scene, what is happening on the earth. They have been used by the artist to symbolize fraternity among world nations. So the artist is clearly depicted the Christ, saints and angels above the heaven looking at the events happening on the earth. This chapter mainly deals with the issues depicted in this particular picture, so that this picture is very important regarding this chapter. So during the 19th century, nationalism emerged as a force which brought about sweeping changes in the political and mental world of Europe. The end result of these changes was the emergence of nation-states in place of the multinational dynastic empires of Europe. The concept and practices of a modern state in which a centralized power exercised sovereign control over a clearly defined territory had been developing over a long period of time in Europe. But a nation state was one in which the majority of its citizens, and not only its rulers, came to develop a sense of common identity and shared history or descent. This commonness did not exist from time immemorial. It was forged through struggles, through the actions of leaders and the common people. In this chapter, we will be discussing the various events and processes that led to the development of nation states in Europe. The facts that we have discussed so far is just an introduction. The text has been divided into different sections and or different chapters, we must say. So the first chapter of this section, the rise of nationalism in Europe, will be discussed from the next video. Until then, bye and thank you.